Hi, Paul Catalina's Top 5, brought to you by Texas Beef House. There's been a change in Texas Beef House promo code. No longer is it SICM10. It is now 365 Sports. So put in 365 Sports and save 10% off of your order when you go to TexasBeefHouse.com. Today, top 5 teams that will be back in a bowl game this year. Let's dive right into it. Let's go Big 12 first. We got 2 teams on the list that are in that conference. Baylor. I've said this before. I think Baylor makes a bowl game. It was in my Big 12 predictions. I think they do. I think they find a way to do it. I think Jake Spavital's offense with DeQuan Finn and the playmakers they've gotten will have them at 6 wins. I think Dave Aranda calling the defense will be good enough to get them to 6 wins. Schedule is tough, but if they can go 4-2 or 3-3 in the first 6, I think they can find the rest of the wins they need along the way, because that means to me that they're a scrappy team that's got their gumption back, which they had no gumption last year. Complete lack of gumption. And I hate it when there's teams void of gumption. I've now said gumption 5 times. That would be 6 times. Gumption, 7. Number 4, TCU. Sonny Dykes told us that they did not prepare off of the longer season and the national championship well. Their culture wasn't right. They didn't get the right transfer guys in as far as that goes. They got some talent, but not culture guys, not program guys. They have that this year, and I don't expect them to be down for very long. He also says that Josh Hoover is one of the best he's ever coached at quarterback. If that holds to be true and their culture is better, this is a team that's far better than 5-7 and should do well in the Big 12. Will they contend for the conference title? You're not going to sell me on that. But are you going to tell me that this team can go 7-5, maybe 8-4? Yeah, I can believe that wholeheartedly with what Sonny Dykes has done, early on at TCU. 1 great year, 1 mediocre, below average year. We'll see. He'll progress back to where TCU needs to be, and I have no doubt in my mind that will happen. Number 3, South Carolina. Now, you look at South Carolina's schedule, and you say, Paul, how are they going to find 6 wins or so? And I'll say, listen, person, I don't know. But enough people that I trust who follow the SEC, even people we've had on our show, say that South Carolina and Shane Beamer are going to be sneaky good. So I'm putting them on this list because I trust what those people say. Now, I look at the schedule and I get confused where they're going to find it. But I'm intrigued by Shane Beamer, and we'll see what they can do there in Columbia. Number 2, Pitt. This is a team that was awful last year. Awful. Just terrible. Pat Narduzzi's a better coach than this. They got Eli Holstein into transfer in. I'm not sure if he's the day 1 starter, but he was at Alabama. He was a 4 or 5-star quarterback. Everybody in the country kind of wanted that kid. He's now at Pitt, maybe a place he feels more comfortable. Yes, it's a downgrade from Alabama. I'm not saying that it's not. I just think that, especially given their schedule, that they've got 5 wins on it that they should have no problem. And out of the other 7, they can find 1 more. Pitt will be back in a bowl game. Pat Narduzzi's a good enough coach to make sure that happens. And maybe they've balanced out the post-Kenny Pickett era a little bit better because they had a mass exodus of coaches and all that. I think this should balance pretty well. And number 1, David Allen Smoke's beloved Nebraska Cornhuskers. They will be back in a bowl. Garrett, they really need to score 10 more points a game, and they'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, that was the biggest hiccup the past couple of years, and it's really kind of hinders on the quarterback play. If they had better quarterback play, let your lines hold up a little bit. They've got the playmakers. Year two under Matt Rule is always intriguing, so I think they can make a bowl.
I think they can make a bowl. I think they're gonna be fun to watch at times this year. The biggest thing they have to do is, look, this was not a team that couldn't get past the 50-yard line. Now, there are a couple times that was that. But even like back into the last year of Scott Frost, this is a team that would get inside their opponent's 4 and fumble and then do it again. Or, be punting from the end zone and the punter not get it blocked but just drop it and then like kind of kick it out to the 1 yard line and somebody picks it up for a touchdown. If they can stop doing those things and just giving points away, if they stop giving points away, they're going to score more. So if they stop giving them away, then either way, they're going to be in the plus column points-wise, and that's why I think that they'll be there. I mean, they've got an influx of talent coming in. They've got people excited about the program again. Matt Rule is building it with some more structure again. He's building it with the reality that they are not who they used to be, which is a huge thing because I don't think the other coaches ever really did. So I'm saying Nebraska gets in a bowl game. I don't know what bowl game, but it should be a good one. That's it for the top 5. Let's wrap it up.